This is your Eastern Mountains Neighborhood Forecast.
Hello everyone, meteorologist Mike Kruger here. Here's your weekend edition of your your Eastern Mountains Neighborhood Forecast. Just want to show you real briefly here the advisories out there. And there is a winter storm warning, which does include the Eastern Mountains. Winds will pick up, but no advisories there. Let's take a look at the Eastern Mountains here. Temperatures on average, as you can see, around 40 degrees, although some of the warmer spots, lower elevations, probably somewhere in the upper 40s. We have that big stream of moisture coming in Northern California. That's the source of moisture. Looking at your weekend at a glance, yeah, we have the wet weather here through the weekend. Now, Saturday afternoon, we'll probably start to see some improving conditions, but Sunday, finally a break from all this wet weather, but for briefly, because we have more rain coming in on Monday, which we'll get into that here in a second. There you can see Futurecast here, 10 o'clock this morning, and we're seeing that rain and snow off over the Eastern Mountains here. We take into 2 p.m., more rain and snow. More rain and snow going into this evening. You'll notice, though, we're not seeing as much in the extreme eastern portions, but by late tonight, early tomorrow morning, the darker shades of blue indicating that heavier snow that we are seeing. Travel is going to be a problem, and that'll continue into Saturday morning. Look at that. As we go into noon, we're finally starting to see that break apart, but then more weaker activity, just some scattered flurries coming through on Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, through the day on Sunday, we're dry, then some clouds coming in late in the day on Sunday into Sunday night. And then more rain and snow by Monday of next week. Let's take a look at those forecast road conditions. And there you can see noon today, we're still seeing those issues there and some of those higher mountain passes. And then we go into 6 p.m., we go into tonight, you see how it starts to fill in even more, especially with those darker shades of blue. That's where we're seeing some of that heaviest snow. So, I mean, it just goes without saying, you need to make sure you pack those chains and you know the latest conditions before heading out. If you don't need to be on those roads, it's recommended that you stay off them. At noon today, the winds are starting to pick up. They'll probably pick up later this afternoon and even tonight as the main system passes through. But by Saturday afternoon, the winds are dying down. And just for fun, we'll take you through Sunday. You can see it's just not going to be as bad either. So really, mainly the winds are today, tonight, and then by the time we get into tomorrow, winds starting to subside. Here's your Eastern Mountains Neighborhood Forecast. Bernie, I think you could see some snow. I don't expect a ton of snow, but you're going to be in that borderline category of where we see a rain-snow mix. And there you can see, of course, Sunday, dry for Tuesday through the end of next week. There's a look at Lake Almanor, Lassen Park. For the lake, you're looking at temperatures mid to upper 30s for your daytime highs around the perimeter of the lake there. We take you up to Paradise with a high of 47, 37 for Mineral, 42 in Doyle, 37 for Portola, and Susanville, a high of about 40. Speaking of Susanville, there's your 7-day outlook. Yeah, we're drying things out on Sunday and then dry for Tuesday through the rest of next week.